This kid's like,
you're a scumbag.
Yeah, man, I still think if they snap Thor away, there's no way they're winning. Doctor Strange is gone. Thor is gone. Like most of the special niggas is gone.
My nigga Wong still there, bro, defending the...
That nigga said... He was like, that nigga said... I was actually okay when it's not even talking about.
Nobody's guarding. There's like 3 magicians up in there guarding that shit. He was like, nobody's guarding the special. No one's protecting the universe. Nigga, what?
He didn't know fuck about that when he ran away. He literally saw somebody smash up Doctor Strange and he was like, oh, that was the strongest nigga we had. Shit. Y'all better fight that nigga. Oh, I'll be at the crib though. Man, let me know.
Hey, Wong, I need you to...
You be good now.
Not really. Y'all be good. He closed the whole one. He
was so chill about it.
Hey, Don Cheadle, you coming?
Don Cheadle, no, nigga, I'm safe. I cut a deal with Thanos. He gonna take all the other black niggas.
She got everything, cause she bang with us. Hook her on the team, bang. She a little button for the cameras. We got everything that you need.
So,
alright,
let's start recording on
3, 2, 1.
Hey, welcome to the Decent Podcast, episode 77. The podcast where we talk about anime, manga, and everything else. I'm surrounded by a bunch of big niggas, and thank you. I'm MGG.
He said thank you.
The shoulder work that's going on here, man. I'm MGG. I'm joined by my co-host.
My leg.
Who will introduce themselves? Starting.
I see anything now?
Right.
My legs is hot.
Yo, where's your mic?
He just works very on this.
Too hot. That extra little ounce of weight.
I ain't gonna say watch the beginning of this podcast till the end. I guarantee you, we gonna be dressed in sweat by the end of this.
100%.
It's a wrap. It's already starting to become harder to breathe.
Damn. Alright, who introduced him, bro? I'm lost.
I did the intro.
Go ahead. Let's sweep this way.
Alright, yo, what's up? It's Jugguh.
Player 5, hi.
Wow.
Everything was Cozmic.
He's good.
What up, it's Deuce.
What up? It's Gramps.
Alright, it's story time. I don't know what's coming.
Remember we said he had to do it. Yeah.
You know the
You thought motherfuckers forgot.
Right?
Nah, shut up.
Alright, cool, dude. It's a quick story, but like it's kind of gay. No, make part.
Here we go, everybody.
Alright, so this was maybe like last year sometime when it was like near Wrigley. I went out with a few friends. At the end of the night,
You lived in Boyerstown, right?
chill, bro. You put me out there. So we were leaving. I mean, I live down the street, so I decided to walk. So I'm just walking down, I think it's Broadway maybe. I see a group of people on the left on the other side of the street. But I'm ignoring them. They look a little gay, so I was like, whatever. I'm ignoring them.
But it wasn't because they were gay that you were ignoring them. It was just
No, it's just a group of people.
Because it was a group of people.
Yeah, they were loud and shit. And I'm like,
Were they big niggas? Or?
I didn't look. I kept my straight.
All the focus.
In the corner of my eye, I can see someone like walking towards me. So I'm like ready in case I got a fight or something. But so he was like in the middle of the street, and he just turned to me and said, "Hey yo, you want your dicks up?" So this guy like asked me that, like.
I mean, sometimes you gotta be upfront with it, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
Ain't wasting time.
No shit, that nigga getting it on.
Very aggressive.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, if it was a woman, like, that's automatic go in, man. For most people.
It wasn't. It was a big black nigga. He was like dark as hell too. So like,
You know you from
Yeah, what's wrong with dark niggas, bro?
you know you from a certain type of.
We definitely just came at dark niggas just now.
I appreciate it.
what's wrong with that?
You say dark
You don't expect some niggas like that. You expect the light skin that you expect. I expected more from him, but yeah, exactly.
You know you're from a certain type of neighborhood when somebody starts walking in your direction and you get ready to start boxing with them at any point.
Yeah, that's definitely some bullshit.
Exactly. At any moment, somebody can run up and start throwing them hands.
Alright, so he came up to you, asked to suck your dick. And
Okay.
the response was
Yes.
Nigga, I didn't say shit.
oh,
I didn't say shit, no. It was like a group of them. I don't know.
Yeah.
It didn't look
oh, you didn't. You know what's going on?
Yeah, I was afraid.
If you say no, it might have been forced on you.
I power walked the grip.
They were trying to start that orgy.
But what's that like though? But I mean, they forced that on you.
What do you do?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
I was wrong. What do you mean?
No, I mean, like, you know, they holding
They
you.
ain't catch me. No.
Hey,
Generally thinking I'm gone. Like, it's
that was good Chicago knowledge because that's basically the nigga saying, "Hey, come check it out."
Yeah.
He was like, just kept moving.
Yeah.
Key.
Check it out.
Because, damn. I mean, that's not the worst case scenario. Like, would you rather get your ass whooped by 6 niggas or get your dick sucked by 6 niggas? We know he's going with it. We know what you going with. That's the real question. 6 niggas gonna beat your ass, bro. Chill.
What is this question?
What you thinking, son?
I can't believe we got to this point of conversations. 5 minutes in the podcast.
Yeah, what?
I'm getting my ass beat.
Hold on.
Oh, you missed the whole rich guy.
Oh yeah, he missed that whole thing.
Oh yeah, $100,000.
$100,000. See, motherfuckers be tripping, bro, because we on camera, everybody like, you know, I'm taking that ass whooping. Motherfuckers be getting y'all dicks by 6 niggas. 100%. It's probably about 3 niggas on the planet that were legit like, no, everybody just whoop my ass. There's about 3 niggas on the planet. Most niggas getting their dicks up with the camera.
I mean, at the end, we're still talking about getting beat up. Where are you getting these statistics from? Where are you getting these stats?
I'm just saying. Okay, let's say 6 Gramps-sized niggas walk up. You know you're not getting this W. And like, we came here to whoop ass or suck dick. Which one you want? Like, guaranteed. And they come up that time. Hey, nigga, no questions. We whooping ass or we sucking dick. Which one you want? But a lot of motherfuckers is getting that's all I say.
I'm done, dude. Alright, we can end this podcast early. Oh my
Done
gosh.
with my side question.
Wow. That just made this story time escalate so damn much.
Is that it for the story time?
Yeah, man. That's probably a good place to stop, yeah. Okay.
Oh my god. So on some decent news. So I don't have much here, but Promised Neverland is getting an anime.
Oh, for real?
So we can see my nigga
That's
Norman?
actually pretty lit.
In an anime, huh?
We can see my nigga Norman in live action.
Yeah, we get to see which characters are black. Is Phil black?
100%. I'm doing that nigga. Stamp.
Yeah.
You know who's gonna be black on our ass? Gilda, dumbass.
Get the fuck out of
Why do you think they don't paint her as black? You not even black in the fucking.
After what I seen with Don Cheadle, bro, I ain't no respect out here, bro. Y'all just already know. They kill Wakanda.
Wait until we get to that point of the discussion, man.
It'd be wild if you just go over and you watch the anime and you're just like, oh, this Gilda is some girl with an afro pump and shit in class.
Oh my, why y'all do that? We took out too many L's this year already.
Didn't she do some Gilda?
You joking?
When she one who say I'm gonna blow this bitch up?
Yeah, she
Long
know
talk,
she was
nigga.
huffing, bro. Everybody knows she was huffing.
Exactly.
Everybody. I'm like, even the people that she was
She should your ass off, huh?
I'm done.
I would have been like,
Back in the anime,
They would have been better off heading into one of the 4-year-olds and one of those little kids when the blew the shit up.
Yeah. But
She all talk though.
Probably.
if I was there and she was like, hey, if you don't bring back at least one of my friends, I'll blow this bitch up. So dumbass.
I would have walked up there and snatched them off.
When I come back home, first. Stupid.
I'll never ever come back with both of them and still kill your ass.
I'll come back with both their bodies and beat you with their bodies. Shut your background character ass up. Phil get more respect than you.
Damn.
That's right.
That's
I mean, but
that's my fault, bro.
But he gets more respect than most of them.
Phil ain't done shit.
Phil's better than all the side.
Was there anybody else who was able to figure that shit out?
No nigga.
Who you putting over?
Nigga, he saw the shit.
of the kids from Gracefield, we got Emma, Norman, Ray, whatever order. After those three men, who's next? Who's next?
You say it all.
Next?
Say it all.
It's Phil, bro.
And how old is he again? He's like 4 years old or some shit like that?
All the logic you want to fuck that nigga. What up?
You sound like a hater right now.
What up?
You sound like a hater.
That nigga Grape Juice don't get no respect. Phil ain't getting no.
Nah, don't do it. No. We're not even doing it. We're not even doing
that
that.
whole argument like
We're not
3
even
fucking
doing it.
times. No, man. I'm
We're
good.
not even
We
doing
learned
that
our
one.
lesson there. You just the fuck. What's that nigga do every time he's like, oh, Phil took it. I mean, fucking Grape Juice took the L. And he's like, oh, no, microphone not an L. This is not an L, bro. Anyways.
I'm just gonna set my drink.
Please do so. Please do so. You need to chill. You
was out here hating, bro.
Ooh, man, Lil Pump. I don't know if we got anything else, man. Got a word. Did we talk about that already? Anybody play?
Anybody cop that?
Yeah, I did.
Hey, fuck that motherfucker.
Yeah.
What's your rating of it?
I give it like a smooth 8.5, 9.
So it's worth $60 because you know a lot of shit ain't been worth $60.
Yeah, I was gonna say I ain't up that motherfucker.
If it wasn't like sandbox open, if they didn't change the formula, it wouldn't have been worth $60. But the way that they did it, yeah.
So
They made it sandbox open world with side quests, main mission. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that it was the world was actually larger than life, like Witcher 3, right?
Yeah.
It's larger than Witcher 3?
It's pretty
No. I didn't say it was larger than
It's not, yeah, but it's big though. It's Witcher 3, that's.
You know what? I'm
starting to
tired of
DLC.
Yep.
with games that are like adding all this open world shit, but sometimes like some games know how to do it, like Skyrim and shit like that. They know how to do it. There's a world that's full of shit, but some of these new games that's to it, it's just like I got this big ass.
My bad. I did not know it was gonna be that hard.
You know the door, when they close the door to hell, like you know you're there for the rest of your life. That's what that sounds like.
Some nigga big boot that motherfucker. That's crazy.
But I get what you mean. Final Fantasy 15 is like that perfect example of an empty open world. This didn't feel like that though. Because it got to point A to point B pretty quick when you were doing your side quests and stuff, but it wasn't time wasting.
It didn't feel grindy?
No.
No, that's good.
No, and it's still it was still a fast paced game. It had hella difficult. You can't play it exactly how you played it back in the day.
Now, how many times I heard because you have to parry a lot of motherfuckers.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh my god.
That shit is difficult.
Literally, I played a lot of Dark Souls, so it's it was just natural.
This nigga like getting tortured.
Wow. I wouldn't say all that.
I can't fuck with Dark Souls and games similar to it.
I played it. It was fun.
You played Dark Souls?
Yeah, I played Dark Souls.
You beat it?
No.
I was gonna say me? I was gonna say how
You don't play no games.
He doesn't beat games.
Beat his games.
He just battles. He just has a huge catalog of games that he's played for 20 minutes and never beat and never will beat.
That was Dark Souls.
You on a 20-minute poser?
I mean, I think I was in there for at least an hour or two.
You made it past the first boss?
No.
So you didn't
I did get to the first boss. And then it was too hard, so I
You
said,
didn't finish
fuck,
the
I'm
tutorial
done.
then. That's all you didn't do.
You know, that's true.
Yeah, it'd be
But I got the general gist of what happens in Dark Souls.
Hey, you seem like the type of
I played League of
that
Legends
you said,
before.
bro.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts, see?
You play
I did it too. What's wrong with you?
I was like, I fought that thing about 8 times. I was like, nope, it's dead.
Hold on. So did you do all 8 times in one day?
No, I came back at that nigga over multiple times. I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna run your favor when I'm stronger. He's like, guess what, nigga, I'm stronger too. And then so I was like, it don't matter. Like, you just gonna beat me up.
It's never gonna be easy. Yeah.
So I was like, fuck this. I don't gotta beat you.
I mean, what mode do you play on? Normal?
I usually have my game set to go to the max.
Really?
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Then
I
that's
usually play all my games on max. Like, what's the point? That's how you get all the achievements.
This
from the
nigga's
jump.
wait.
Just play your games at the
On the
max.
hardest difficulty off jump?
Yeah.
And that's a different type of game. I ain't in that strategy.
I'm not about to run through the game multiple times, so I might as well play it at the hardest, and if it's too hard, bring it down.
I mean, if I think it's worth it and it's easy enough on normal mode, then I'll jump it up to hard. But
I
take
play a
that
lot of
chance.
series games, so like I'll usually come into my game knowing the mechanics. Like Elder Scrolls, Mass Effect, like I know how the game works. I just gotta not be trash.
You gotta throw yourself in the flames, I guess.
Yeah, fuck it. Deep in that bitch.
So you say either you're good enough or the hard difficulty,
Yeah,
or
either
you're
I'm
trash.
good or if I have to turn the difficulty down, I'm definitely quitting the game. Like, I'm definitely not gonna finish it.
Not even out of curiosity.
No, fuck it. I YouTube that shit. And usually me and my friends all get the same game. Like, bro, what happened at the end?
Really?
Yeah.
You don't want to experience that shit?
I got a lot of friends like that too. I'm good.
You a Twitch?
It's just like it'd be like niggas that want to go see the Grand Canyon. For what? I got pictures, bro. Seeing that motherfucker on YouTube. I'm good. I'm Gucci, bro.
You a Twitch ass nigga.
Hey, that's me. Hey, some nigga gonna see that shit for me.
What does that mean? A Twitch.
You the type of nigga
I
that
watch niggas play
to live your life for somebody else.
Yes, vicariously living is the way that you experience more things.
What?
I agree. Yeah, you can't experience everything in your life.
You gonna watch a people movie?
True. I guess.
Yeah, why not?
Huh.
You can't live your whole life experiencing everything.
You gonna be an old nigga just sitting on the porch just watching people live life.
And pissing the
old as hell.
kids
What else
that
gonna
get
do?
on my shit.
What else you gonna do?
I'm definitely gonna do shit fucking when I'm like 90, bro. I'm definitely
If
If I feel like I'm about to die, bro, I'm definitely gonna be like, hey, let me get it one last time, girl.
I think
I
think you're busting us at 90.
I don't think
I
so.
bet I beat that shit up. And
That's what goes on.
I'm fine with that. Five. All right, I'm done. My hip broke.
That was not even fun for you, bro.
I just say that the rest of you 90 ass niggas ain't hitting that shit. I am.
I don't think I'm making it to 90 to be honest.
Me too, but wherever I'm at, where I'm about to die, I'm definitely on my deathbed. Nurse, lay it down on the nigga real quick.
You know she ain't finna do this.
Bitch, I'll drop my whole life savings on you. Bust it wide open.
You know, we got 401k.
Yeah. Bust it wide open for me.
This nigga gonna survive like 3 extra weeks with no money. They gonna kick your ass out the hospital.
I'm like, all right, bro. I'm dead ready. I got us some young blood.
The dad not gonna follow me when I'm dead.
Yeah. Send that shit to my kids.
They'll be like, fuck you, Pop. You did that shit to us.
Dirty.
Alright, that's that.
Yeah, and we all niggas want to talk about Kanye. Y'all want to take it there? Sure.
Everybody got both sides of the interview.
It's
I have not seen the full interview.
I didn't.
I saw a full interview.
Yeah, I think it's full interview.
I saw parts of the TMZ one, but I saw the full Charlamagne.
I know I saw the full TMZ. I didn't see the full TMZ one. Charlamagne. That was
I saw that.
I guess we can talk about it. We talking about it. That's the thing.
Like the time like yeah.
Oh, I guess it's about to get political. Hit the button.
I'll throw this out here. Personally, I don't really give a fuck about what he say because people treat this nigga like he a
God or something?
a political figure. He's a musician with minimal education. Mm-hmm. It's not like he's a super well educated nigga. He's just a nigga that people like listen to his music. So listen to his fucking music. And then the second thing about it, like whether you agree with what he says or not, I feel like right now in America we got this stigma that like if somebody says some shit out of the norm, you instantly need to flame them and berate them and say like, oh no, nigga, you crazy, I'm fucking with you. And so what we doing is we eliminating opposition. And when there's no opposition, you don't grow. So like, why do that? Do you want to walk around with a bunch of people that everybody believes the same shit? No, you ain't gonna go nowhere.
So you think he's thinking free, as he said?
I think that
Or do you think he's still misinformed to a degree?
I think there's a little bit of truth in what he says. Like it's just like so. Whenever we contemplate on how do you fix the black community, to a degree, a lot of it is going to be like self-empowerment. And I think that's the overall thing. Like, oh yeah, you know, slavery is a choice. Not saying this nigga well educated, that he's well informed, but I think the message he's trying to get behind it is self-empowerment. Waiting for somebody to fix your problem is never going to get your problem fixed. Mm-hmm. He just don't say it as eloquently. Mm-hmm. But I wouldn't say I necessarily fully agree with him, but I do agree with like that idea. Right. That's how the black community is going to get fixed, with some self-empowerment, not waiting on other people. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm still gonna bump that nigga music though. If he put an album out right now, I'm buying that bitch, so it don't matter.
Even if it's trash.
Kanye can put out shit and it be raw. Like his last album, Life of Pablo, was a that
Y'all,
just
you didn't hear Scoopity do?
Nah.
I heard that. Scoopity.
Nah.
You gotta look that shit up.
I ain't wanna.
You
I
gotta
ain't
play
wanna take
that
that
shit
chance.
for a second. Scoopity poop. Just play it on your fucking thing. Let me fuck. What's the name of the song? Y'all know?
Nope. Poopity dude.
Type in YouTube. Alright, so if he run for president in 2020 or the 2024, whatever one he's doing, you guys gonna vote for him?
No.
I can't vote.
Probably not. Answer that question.
Well, he can't vote. But I'm not voting for him because I don't believe in voting pop idols to be president. Although there's nothing against that. Like, that's their right. Like, just because you're a pop idol don't mean you can't be a president. But, like, I feel like as long as we got these goofy ass niggas running for president and not somebody that at least like 60% of people believe in, we just gonna get a bunch of nothing done. Because then people gonna vote for, you know, all the other people that help make these laws is gonna be opposition. But we gonna get the Obama years. We're just a bunch of niggas arguing, but nobody getting shit. Shit done.
Turn it up.
Hey.
Heat fire. Scoopity.
You for real?
Yeah. This is the real song that's out there. Before he started doing that, he said it's about to be the coldest bar ever.
Bro, Kanye is at a point, and I swear to God that his name carries more weight than what he said. Kanye can put out some dumb ass shit. Like, if you've been looking at, after his mom died, his song's been getting progressively dumber.
Yeah.
And niggas still buy it. And I've already accepted. I'm like, hey, bro, I listen to you because I like Kanye, and you just make goofy shit. I've accepted it. It's gonna take a couple of niggas that's still gonna be fighting it, like, oh, I ain't gonna do. Lil B was a thing. If you were around for the Lil B era, you know that you don't have to make good music. You just gotta make sure people like.
Are you, man?
Yeah.
That's all we wanted, bro.
That nigga, yeah, Kanye gonna do what Kanye do, and I'm gonna listen to it every time. I've accepted it.
That man teach his own.
Be like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I listen to Lil Pump. Shit, I can't get no lower than that.
I feel like the
That's not true. Lil Windex.
What?
That's the first. What the fuck? You never heard Lil
The darkest parts of it.
I was on World Star one day. He popped up. I'm like,
that's a real nigga. He's real.
What the fuck?
Lil Windex.
Lil Windex.
Clean it up.
Stop it. Don't even play it. Don't do it. You gonna get him one more play, bro. Don't even give him the play.
Lil Pump already got 8.3 million.
I'm about to put it on the speaker. No, I can't.
Speakers will blow up, dude. You only hear so much trash in the.
It'll stop my recording if I did.
Go ahead and play it.
It'll stop my recording.
Yeah.
Scoopity.
Does that whole song go like that?
Nah, I'm going like 23 seconds.
Oh, the beat hard already.
Lil Windex. I mean, that beat go hard though.
That's how it works nowadays.
That's really
And he's
hard.
definitely wearing a wig or some shit, dude. Fuck is his hair?
I don't know.
What, does it look like 6ix9ine or some shit?
Alright, that's enough of that. Clean it up.
Yeah.
Alright. Lil Windex.
The beat hard, though. Just give it to somebody who better.
Yeah.
Please, just sell your beats, bro. Not everybody gotta be a rapper.
You see what DJ he did me
But I'm not a rapper.
Yeah. For the saw his video?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was funny.
Oh, he did what? Oh,
You
shit.
saw his video?
For what?
He was like, he's doing a mumble rap thing for real.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know people. I didn't listen to his song.
Yeah, I saw that.
And
He just changed his
Yeah,
hair.
rainbow hair too.
DJ Academics, he's like a YouTuber.
I mean, he just bullshitting though,
Where?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think he's gonna like, it's one of those like, it's like when Kevin Hart did the chocolate drop thing.
Yeah.
It's like I'm doing it like as a joke, but I'm gonna make money off it. Like he's gonna tour with the music and shit. So
Yeah. I mean, that's the nature of, that's why that business idea we made up last podcast.
rap stocks.
I mean, it's just like Big Man Shaq, right?
Who?
Big Man Shaq? Man's No Heart?
Oh, you like put money in his stock?
No, I was saying it's the exact same concept.
Oh, yes, yeah.
He's a comedian, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, okay, Scoopity Poo. I guess we
That's
go
lit.
with that. On to,
What the fuck?
you got any other news before we move on to this review?
No, just a couple new phones came out, but they're not bringing anything special to to the whole system of anything. So
I need a new phone.
I think the LG Thin Q has 3 cameras. That's the only thing that you knew. But
what's the side view camera?
niggas trying to stand out.
So you gotta think that like the dual camera is really what put Apple ahead of the game. So maybe they're thinking with the triple camera.
I mean,
just put 5 on it.
it seems like a lot of people are trying to follow what Apple is doing because Apple started with the dual camera. Apple started with the little notch. Everybody's trying to do notches now.
Just with a notch.
You know, like full screen with a notch.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy that
What's the
Samsung not going.
You know that iPhone 10, it's like a full screen, but then it's just a little notch right there for the camera.
I think that's goofy, but
Yeah, it definitely is. But everybody's trying to get as close as possible to having a full screen of seeing nothing but screen when you look at your phone.
I mean, Apple's basically Kanye too.
You
think about it.
Android started
They put out Aspire.
Apple started. I mean,
getting rid of the headphones yet?
hell no.
you talking about Android?
Yeah.
I mean, no, there are some Android phones that don't have it, but the ones that people care about, like Samsung and shit, they're still keeping it.
Yeah, that's goofy. All right.
You don't know what the business decision was.
Boy, the air thick in this motherfucker. So.
Yeah.
I can taste the big nigga sweat in there.
Should I open the door back up or some shit?
It don't matter, bro. It ain't no shit.
We already in hell now.
What are you saying? Even if it was 1%.
He's like, why is that a
1%.
question? Why you wasn't
1% is 1%.
I think I was doing it because
Okay, so Superman versus Thanos.
and we're talking about without Infinity Gauntlet, or we should probably specify.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I mean, even then, Superman lifted Infinity, didn't he?
I got a couple questions. Are we talking about movie versus or comic book versus? I don't think it changes my outcome, but I think the people should know.
I don't know.
Well, if you're going based on comic book, then Superman is easily low diff in them, right?
That nigga also, Thanos a little stronger in the comic book, so.
Yeah.
A little bit, but I don't think it's comparative. to
Yeah, but I thought Superman was way stronger in the comic books than he is in the movies.
The current rendition of Superman actually not that strong. They nerfed him a bit. I mean, like, I think we should go with movies since it's what most people saw.
Okay.
Superman. Hands down.
Well,
I think I still go with Superman.
I haven't seen any of the Superman movies.
Oh, well, basically, let me tell you how Justice League goes.
Yeah.
All these niggas, these powerful niggas, I'm talking about, I knock a whole building down, niggas, they scrapping this nigga. Superman come out like, all right, nigga, game over. I'm done.
Yeah. That is.
He literally hit him 3 times. Man.
Honestly,
He gave that nigga to Thanos.
the movie could have added like. The movie could have
That's literally
ended.
how he swooped in. He swooped in. Hey, what's good?
Oh, man.
Boom, 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 boom.
The movie could have
On the
ended.
ground.
The movie could have ended half an hour earlier, but he decided he wanted to save some extra lives.
Who would he fight?
That's literally what happened.
Steppenwolf.
Yeah.
Superman decided he wanted to go home and chill on the farm for a little bit,
Yeah.
or else the movie could have ended half an hour earlier. And then it's like the nigga Flash, like this whole time, this nigga Flash moving, niggas is like this. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing. Superman was like, where you going? That nigga was like,
I saw that scene.
that was the scariest shit ever. If that was me, nigga, I'd have ran home. I'd be like, no.
But that nigga will be at your house.
Fuck around. You would have been in your house. He'd be like,
You had to run forever, my nigga.
where that red suit dude at? Bring my son.
Let's put it this way. Power comparatively, I think Thanos, I would say Thor is like as swole as Superman gonna get. So like, and that's shown that
From movies.
yeah, like Thor Force Thor, like where his lightning
I was gonna go with Thanos though.
Word? Big?
Yeah, why?
Movie Superman, like, what is he
We
showing?
don't see
Like,
much from him.
So you would throw your entire life earnings on it. On Thanos.
he can snap his fingers and like niggas.
No, we're not talking Infinity Gauntlet right now.
Oh no.
No, I'm talking Infinity. I'm talking the whole shit, bro. He got that whole gauntlet. By the time this nigga get here, Superman boxing him up. Here, he KO. There, the nigga sleep in the gauntlet, not even on him.
He don't understand.
This nigga, he snaps his finger this fast. Did you see how fast the Flash was moving? And Superman can keep up with that nigga. Like, so by the time he's like, I'm about to get you out of reality.
No, I thought technically the Flash was still a little bit faster than him, though.
I mean, but in the movie, I'm saying they basically have shown to be comparable in speed. Because Flash like, hey, let's see who can do this shit faster. And Superman's like equal with that nigga. Like, he carrying a fucking building as fast as this nigga.
And they don't have a speedster in the Marvel universe because they murked them.
So basically, this nigga Thanos was like, "Oh, you should have hit me in the fuck. Oh shit, bro, I should have snapped instead of talking shit."
You should have.
Basically, where all these niggas is like trying to pull it off. Basically, Spider-Man and Iron Man was able to pull it off, and they lifting power is probably 10% of Superman. So he'd be like, "Give me that."
I'm just saying he doesn't even have to snap. He can just like.
No, he was just laser this fucking arm off.
He can just imagine some shit and it happens. So
I feel
no, you have to.
He had.
That's why they said keep that shit open.
Yeah, and so you're holding his fist open the entire time. They knew that. They was
if
like,
them niggas was fast enough to keep that open, Superman would be like, "Bro, give me that finger." He can bend that bitch backwards and be like, "All right, dog, you can stop here or I can really hurt you."
And you know what?
That's what he's gonna say. He's gonna be like, either we can end this here or we can just keep going. I end up beating you regardless.
So nobody could have sliced his arm off.
Oh,
we're gonna confirm this. Nobody could have sliced his fucking arm off.
Thanos?
Yeah.
They should have cut his arm off like they did dude with the portal.
Yeah, that's the duck chin.
And hey, the niggas in Justice League ain't scared to do that shit. One of them will slice an arm off. So
real quick,
off that, Thanos is that's an L right there.
Justice League is much stronger than the Avengers. Like there's not really argument there. The only nigga on the Avengers who can box with the Justice League is really Thor. Like the Justice League would have solved this problem if nobody be dead.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
They Hulk can box with them niggas, but he really can't because they don't think like them niggas.
Yeah,
like they were really like, oh, all right, let's have one nigga fight these niggas because they not that strong. Hey, Aquaman, you don't want to piece this nigga. Like he's,
I can see 1v1 the Hulk.
No, I mean team against team. I think yeah.
Team against team, they way better because everybody on there individually OP as fuck.
Well, if Vision didn't get hold into a damsel in distress, he would have been on par with those niggas though.
Superman will rip that nigga fucking thing.
Martian Manhunter will rip that thing out of his head.
Well, I'm saying he would have been on par with your typical
Give me that.
DC character, not the top niggas.
I'm just talking about the Justice League. We talking about movie Justice League. He's not gonna bang with none of them niggas. You watch that movie, them niggas strong. Yeah. He's real strong. That's a shirt. Them niggas drink they bag, bro. And as strong as all them niggas are, bro, like
that nigga strong.
Superman's still like y'all children. That nigga Batman slapped that nigga head into the ground. And he a normal ass nigga, bro.
Yes.
Like he'll beat the fuck out of the movie cap. No, I'm like, that nigga strong. That boy strong.
He took that Thanos fish. You gotta relax.
Retcon that.
You gotta relax.
I mean, if he had that suit, he probably would.
Batman, he get that Batman work. Who? Oh, we about to do this again. I'll leave it alone.
Huh?
I'll leave it alone.
Well, don't disrespect my nigga.
Lil Pump.
Alright, man, real, bro.
So everybody on Superman winning or no? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, well, yeah.
Superman taking him down.
is just too OP.
Superman doesn't know what Thanos does. Of course, they think Thanos will win.
But here's the thing:
Thanos see
playing like a
Thanos see him.
Hmm?
Superman gonna see Thanos before Thanos.
So I'm saying if he doesn't know, he just see that this is a glove.
I think if they both use their personality, Superman gonna win. Because Thanos do too much of this shit. He like, hey bro, I'm about to wipe out all the reality.
That's true. He like to play around.
And Superman gonna be like, nah, that's dead.
Like I said, and his power is that he basically sets himself to lose. He sets himself up to lose every time.
In the comic,
yeah, you're right. But he low-key did it here too.
Yeah.
Because he should have snapped Thor away. If he snapped Thor out of existence, they wouldn't have won. There's no second movie.
He did win.
And I'm saying if he snapped Thor out of existence, there's no hope at winning. Nobody can pick up that axe. Nobody would be able to actually.
You think the axe is how they're going to win? I don't think so.
That's the only thing that can kill him.
It's not.
That's all right.
They started filming. I already wrapped the plot for him.
This kid's like,
you're a scumbag.
Either way, I still think if they snap Thor away, there's no way they're winning. Doctor Strange is gone. Thor is gone. Like most of the special niggas is gone.
My nigga Wong still there, bro. Defending the.
That nigga said.
He was like, I was actually okay when it's not even talking about.
Nobody's guarding. There's like 3 magicians up in there guarding that shit. He was like, nobody's guarding the. No one's protecting the universe. Nigga, what?
He didn't know fuck about that when he ran away. He literally saw somebody snatch up Doctor Strange and he was like, oh, that was the strongest nigga we had. Shit. You know, fucking
need you to.
You be good now.
Not really. Y'all be good. He closed all the one. You think it was okay?
It's so true about it.
Hey, Don Cheadle, you coming?
No, nigga, I'm safe. I couldn't deal with Thanos. He gonna take all the other black niggas.
Already talked to him.
That shit booty. Niggas definitely disrespecting my nigga Hawkeye though. He gonna come through. He gonna come.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
They already say he gonna be
Him, Captain Marvel, and the Hawkeye, they gonna be.
Guess we're not looking to see that nigga.
You are.
You a Don Cheadle supporter.
Hey,
Niggas that don't like Hawkeye.
I take two Don Cheadle over Hawkeye. I'm gonna fuck
you tweaking.
You crazy as hell.
Don't give a
Bro, Don Cheadle got all the muscle in the world, all the guns in the world, and stay taking L's.
Yeah, 100%. I'd rather see 2 LCs than 1 W with Hawkeye, bro.
You know how bad my nigga Don Cheadle is? They didn't even invite him to be an Avenger, bro.
I don't watch Arrow.
We already got one nigga in an iron suit. Why you need Don Cheadle?
Why they keep bringing him there?
They should have killed his ass. Of course.
Just bring Terrence Howard. That's what shit happened. He snapped it. Don Cheadle turned into Terrence Howard.
Yeah, he's funny as hell.
You on dirt for that.
I wouldn't know what to do. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, he turned light skin again.
It's like that episode of Justice League where they was fucking with the timeline and then Hal Jordan, like he was Jon Stewart, then he changed to Hal Jordan. He was like, oh, I already know what's happening. He was like, I'm already caught up, don't worry about it. Like, that shit should have happened. That would have been lit.
That's wild.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit.
That's a movie? Huh? That's a movie?
No, the TV show.
Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah.
You know what I think would be a better matchup, or what if? This nigga Thanos versus Goku. Boy, I think he'll make that nigga Goku rethink, boy.
You really think you saw how that nigga goes to the hell?
Hold on, I'm just gonna say this: Goku can't beat nobody, so he ain't beating Thanos.
You don't think so? Ultra Instinct Goku? You don't think
Yeah, because he couldn't beat Jiren.
When his cells react to the
He couldn't beat
snaps
Jiren.
out of
He couldn't beat
existence?
Jiren. I don't.
But his cells can react.
He couldn't beat Jiren.
If he snapped, I want you to think about this.
Time stone that nigga.
Right.
You back to
you got a
Super
tail
Saiyan.
again? You got a tail again? Oh man, you finna get your ass mollywop.
I don't know, man. I got faith in my boy Goku.
You want to know why Thanos win?
I mean, he just gonna come back.
That's fine and that. Now if you use a reality song, that you can't come back at all.
Ultra Instinct, bro.
Bro.
Thanos, his cells was just dodging.
No, you
He can't dodge a snap. He ain't hit him. He really just making songs.
He's dodging reality.
Right, so you just see dodging reality.
Look, I'm just arguing for the fanboys that argue.
I just want to say this.
Ultra Instinct. That's what
Ultra
I'm
Instinct is
saying.
all hype.
Look,
He went Ultra Instinct, Jiren powered up, and was still with him.
Goku's already
Goku with that nigga.
Goku was shaking the universe before he even hit the glove.
If he fuck his body up or something, Goku's gonna run that nigga.
Definitely. Goku was definitely running that nigga Jiren, bro.
When he actually went full Ultra
It was
Instinct.
a rap.
Yeah, full Ultra Instinct, yeah.
He had that nigga on the ground rethinking his purpose.
Oh, hell yeah. He hit him, Jiren hit him like 30-something times, and then Goku's like, I'm gonna do it too. But that's
like Thanos gonna win. You wanna know why? Because this is them like fake fighters. They don't ever think to hit niggas on they right side right here. That's what put that nigga what's his name? Hulk out. You know he hit that nigga with that hook right there. Hulk was like I don't wanna be here. That nigga's a real fighter. He was like, okay.
You trying to say Goku not a real martial
Goku, he just throw punches. Goku ain't never hit nobody in none of the sweet spots. He don't never chin check niggas. He don't never hit niggas in their kidney. And then Thanos was like, give me them ribs.
That's why he had a problem fighting Hit. Because Hit was boxing him, and he don't know how the hell don't box.
He ain't no box. That nigga's like, fuck this martial arts shit. I just throw these things.
All I can say is Ultra Instinct.
Everybody got
can't use hands against Ultra Instinct, bro.
I used to think a lot of shit until that nigga hit Thor or Hulk in the kidneys. I was like, damn, ain't nobody ever did that. That nigga went to sleep. He stopped being angry. Goku was like, oh, fuck. I don't want to fight no more, bro, and just go home. He made Hulk do it. Hulk the angriest nigga I know.
I guess that's the next verses because I really want to hear the Goku fanboys come out on this one, bro.
Yep, come on.
That might be the next verses, man. Because I don't think. Oh, they coming out.
You put the right title out, son.
100%.
Hey, bro.
What you saying about Goku, bro? You shook the universe before that nigga even had the glove, man. Fuck out of here.
Bro, like, hey, Hey, stop! Hood niggas be on Goku, like, besides throwing up the wrong set, you can walk in the hood and like, Goku, we just and niggas gonna run out like, bro, what up, nigga? Say my nigga, I'm trying to speak one gun. Come on with the whole outfit on. Say that shit again. I say blast. Hood niggas fuck with Goku.
These are facts.
It's over. It's over, man. But yeah, that's gonna be the next person. For sure. All right. On these mega highlights, man.
Let's get hot.
100%. We got. Let's just hop into Boku no Hero, so this should be like 5 seconds of trash. Yeah.
Doo-doo, baby.
So I think the new chapter didn't drop, but we didn't review what 1 or 2 chapters.
Well, 181 did drop.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You didn't see it?
I read it.
Who's Garbo?
This is like the villain, like the whole. I don't know. They're like trying to capture these news. Yeah, I did.
Reception.
I did. But I forgot.
I don't think they really talked about it.
To catch up.
Really waste of time.
I feel like I read this.
I hate Boku no Hero.
Damn.
hate it?
That shit trash, bro.
I don't think there's any highlights. I don't think there's any highlights I got here, if I'm being honest.
Hey, you know what I'm starting to see?
2018, for the whole 2018 shit.
Hey, instead of talking about this whack ass chapter, can we talk about something else?
Sure.
If we're related to this.
Sure.
So this is what I've been saying. I've been running to a lot of niggas that starting to watch the anime right now, and they really hyped up on like this shit, like because they back there, they back there.
When shit was good.
They back at when Bakugo was getting taken.
And bro, and this is crazy. So like when I talk with niggas that read the manga, most people are just like Stain was alright, but he whatever. But niggas that read the anime think this nigga Stain a god. Can I just like let y'all niggas know that nigga literally garbage? Like he just was beating B-list ass heroes, talked a good game. That's it. Why do niggas consider this nigga like the greatest villain that ever existed?
Because they have
Niggas out here putting him up with the Joker.
See, I think the difference between the way you see things and the way most people see things, and it's like that changes my perspective when I hear you talk about it. Most people don't realize like, okay, you have to look at it from the perspective is these are like 12-year-old kids.
I'm talking about grown ass niggas.
Yeah, and that's a grown ass nigga. No, but I mean they're fighting a grown ass nigga. I feel like they put their hype on there because they know these are the main characters. So they're like thinking they're not realizing that they're subconsciously thinking that Deku is like All Might level, even though he's not.
Yeah.
So when they're going against Stain, they're like, oh shit, this nigga challenged for Deku. They're like subconsciously thinking like, oh, this nigga challenged for All Might. And it's like, no, nigga, that's a 12-year-old kid, and that's an old ass man.
So
of
people
course
think
he
Stan can fight All Might? Is that what people actually think?
Well, okay, so people.
I think he's saying the hype. I think he's saying the hype behind that nigga is like that.
They gotta go on Facebook.
You gotta go on Facebook comment section and YouTube comment sections.
Bro, like they don't think he could beat that nigga, but they like, hey, bro, this nigga, he's such a good villain because his ideology. I was like, this nigga a psychopath with some whack ass feats. Like niggas really hype up everything he do. I'm like, you want to know how I know it's Stain a bitch, and you can't tell me nothing about him being some selfless martyr or something because that nigga Endeavor was around the corner. If you was really talking about running niggas' face, run up on Endeavor, bro. But he wasn't about none of that action. Endeavor would have sat that nigga down instantly. He a bitch. That's it. He got his fade, ran by a couple of kids. Then that nigga broke out and was like, hey nigga, I'm gonna whoop y'all ass. And Endeavor was right there like, oh, this nigga tough, but he was definitely gonna murk that nigga. That's it. Like that. Okay, so when you watch it on the anime, they put more hype behind that scene when he break out and he like, hey, I'll kill all you niggas, all this shit. They put hella hype behind it, you know, the music going and shit like that, make it seem raw. But I'm like, bro, in the manga, Endeavor was just like, he broke out. In the anime, everybody's like, I'm like, bro, he never would have smoked that nigga. Like, the anime hyped that scene up so much more to where it seemed like this nigga's saying something, and he really a bitch nigga. But that's just me. I've been wanting to talk about this for a while.
I feel you.
I didn't realize there was so much hype.
Then who's going to be next with the hype train, though?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Because then, I mean, I don't know who's really the highlight of this, like the Bakugo retrieval arc in terms of villain.
I think,
but I mean, the overhaul hype.
I think that's what we were talking about last week. I think overhaul's going to be in this season. People are going to see that and be like, well, we overhyped Stain to see this dude
way more.
Oh, 100%.
Right? They're going to be like, they in for a huge treat when they see what they're going to see in
I mean, I don't think they'll feel like that about Overhaul until like the end when he's like actually fighting.
No, I think they're gonna.
I think they're gonna do that.
Hey, no, I put respect on Overhaul when he splatted that nigga.
Same.
He was like, "Hey, bro, don't touch me." That nigga ran up. If they were smart,
if they were smart though,
They're not smart.
No, I'm talking about.
They don't think
I'm
that.
talking about the people making the anime. If they were smart, the last episode, because I don't think they're doing the whole Overhaul thing and this thing. But I think the last episode should end off with like one of those end scenes where it's that Overhaul meeting Tomura and like bodying them niggas. Like if it ends on that, then the overall hype train is gonna be like out of control. Cause it's like, oh shit, this nigga just ran up, like took all they like, you know what I mean, just killed that one nigga, spilled them and then dipped out. Like they would hype him up a whole lot more.
True.
But
like, yeah, I'm telling y'all, for y'all that ain't watching it, check out YouTube, watch like some of these videos, and then like hit up the comment sections. Niggas is on this nigga Stain dick. Yeah. Like, this nigga Stain not good. He ain't done shit.
I don't think he ever gonna do anything.
That nigga locked up, bro. He ain't getting out. And then if you watch Vigilante, he definitely ain't shit, because that nigga Knuckle Dust was like, sit your bitch ass down, man.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I mean, I thought his main purpose was just to wake all of the villains up of, you know,
That's
what's
literally
fucked up
it.
about
His-
the Hero
His
Society.
main purpose was to wake up the heroes. But because he gave that whack
You
ass
sure?
speech. Yeah, because he was like,
Dancing shit
yeah.
heroes.
He don't give a fuck about villains.
Yeah,
that
he was
nigga's
gonna
all
kill
against
that.
the heroes.
Yeah, but that mainly
Right,
woke
but
up
it's-
more of the villains than the heroes.
Right. That's what I thought.
But I feel like
I
it
think
won't
his
be
goal though. It did, but I think his goal was to like make the heroes better. Like he didn't fuck with shitty heroes. That's what his entire thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is though, like he definitely bitch made because that nigga Knuckle Duster wasn't having that shit. That's why that nigga knows, bro. He ran up on the wrong nigga in the wrong alley.
Knuckle dust.
Alright.
Hey.
So yeah. So the chapter was trash. Steve is
sucked.
also trash.
Hey, what do it say on there? As far as like the thing? Like,
What you looking at?
it's bleeping, so
Yeah.
like something about to cut.
That is the battery. That motherfucker dead.
I've been charging this one, so
Yeah.
when it die, we'll switch out.
Alright. So we can move on to we can do Black Clover real quick. Keep it. That
Is
should
the
be
anime
short
out yet?
also. Yeah, the anime's
Yeah,
been out for
it's
Black
on
Clover.
Toonami actually. It's-
Yeah. They just
recently in there.
Toonami.
That's what's coming. That's what I meant to bring. Yu Yu Hakusho is coming back to Toonami.
Oh yeah,
what?
or like the same thing.
Probably the same thing.
Rework.
Wait, what?
I think so.
Yeah, it's something like
It's this year actually. This fall.
you said it's 2 seasons.
Yeah, something like
Because this
that.
fall,
I might give it a
I'm probably
watch.
gonna finish up Cowboy Bebop or something. Again, Jeff.
I really gotta watch this shit.
But yeah, so with Black Clover, I don't know if there's any
I'm
good
trying to think what
highlights.
happened.
Just Lich Yuno, Asta and Yuno fighting. And then I guess more stuff about elves and shit, so there might not be much here either.
Nah, not really.
There was.
Alright, so skip that shit too.
There was still better than Boku no Hero.
I could agree with that.
Boku's no Hero getting kind of doo-doo.
Yep.
Yeah. It's because this arc is so slow.
I'm gonna say every manga has a slow feel. Like I stopped reading Black Clover for a while because it was slow.
Yeah.
So I mean, like it was.
No,
not
I think the Boku no Hero slow is like extremely slow. That's it.
I don't know if it's extremely slow as much as it's just like, alright bro, like the transition between that and the action like was what was weird. It was very abrupt. I feel like the overall arc ended and then they set up some shit for the next arc, but then they're like, nah, we gonna do the slow shit. So I'm like, no, I'm kind of ready to like move on into what the next shit is. Like I don't need to stop. But I think now after this shit, they're gonna actually move on. After what happened here. So no Black Clover either. Let's do Promised Neverland then. 85 and 86. I mean 84.
All I'm gonna say is that nigga right back.
I'm hyped. No, I'm hyped.
Fuck.
85 is
Oh,
a
yeah.
chapter that made me realize that I fuck with Promised Neverland because I like that feeling that you get when like the setup chapter happens and like the hero enters and you get happy and shit. That happened when Ray and them showed up. I was like,
That nigga
oh, and then I was
back.
like, yeah, I fuck with Promised Neverland because I didn't think I was gonna get that feeling.
And it's weird because when you think about it, he's still just a kid.
Yeah,
But
you know that nigga's finna get bodied. You're like, oh, they gonna win. It's over. Yeah, you're like, oh, okay,
Hey,
so
but the way Promised Neverland be, bro, he fuck around, come through and get smacked. Promised Neverland be on that, bro. Like,
Not Ray.
Just when you think it's a
You
done.
gotta understand, Ray, Norman, and Emma, any of them showing your arc, you know they ain't dying.
Yeah, just like when they had their first plan to escape and then mama broke her leg, shit got real.
It did, but did any of them?
But she still escaped though. Boom.
I get that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think that could be a very Promised Neverland type thing. Like, oh yeah, right here, the hype up.
Yeah.
Oh, that nigga Ray like got beat or lost the arm or something.
That nigga go drop another air in their ass and then shoot that nigga right in the face.
I'm talking about, I don't even need you to get fuck you, dog. Get rid of both of you.
One question is, you guys think that these kids are dead? The ones that are fighting no more.
Oh,
I hope so.
Yep.
You hope they dead?
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel hyped for
No.
I
don't care about him.
You don't?
No, not at all. I was like, oh, Ray's back, cool. Next.
I also think I need
I didn't read the dialogue at all.
the next card too.
You should have that because I gave you the one I had.
I'll put it over there.
Oh, is it a speaker?
Yep. I didn't put it on the speaker.
Let's play something.
Oh, hey, say it.
No, fuck all that bullshit.
Can you hold this for a second?
Miss me with that bullshit.
Been here
The
now.
future part of that song is what we make me laugh.
La-di-da-di-da.
It's like his voice start cracking and shit.
I don't know how Chitty bang. Murder everything. You starving? It's about that time to eat.
Damn, bro, my booty cheeks sweating. Wow.
TMI.
Don't act like everybody who's sitting down right now butt ain't sweating, bro.
I know you're right.
I know I ain't the only one.
I'm good.
I'm pretty.
Give me the big nigga card.
Run that car, bro.
Get out.
Hey man, what's the minimum body weight to be a big nigga?
Well, so
It's height
more
and
than just
weight.
body weight, bro.
True.
If your butt ain't sweating after being in this motherfucker, you ain't a big nigga.
Your car revoked. He wrote your card.
Get your goofy
You
ass.
officially,
We taking it up.
we are tribunal. Say you out.
The tribunal's already voted.
It has been
Y'all trying to make a trade or some shit?
Taking you out. That means all the big nigga ailments are finally, they're gonna be gone from you.
You no longer allowed to hit your head on the top of anything.
Hey, y'all know what that man? Y'all know what that feels like? You know what you talking about?
I know what it's like to bump my shoulders into random things.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Or sit in the car like this all the fucking time.
Same here, nigga. I still got the width.
So there you go, it's a big nigga.
Look, bro, them big nigga problems. You're not part of the crew no more.
Stupid ass.
White people will no longer be
So you
afraid.
can start
Random white people just start having conversations with you like you was just
nobody
a regular
clutching
nigga.
they back. Yeah, gonna start thinking like, oh, hey, what's up?
How you doing?
How you doing, little nigga?
I mean, we still recording, I'm pretty sure, on our phones.
Oh yeah.
3, 2, 1, clap.
That is true.
Going outside is gonna
We
be a
do need to
relief.
clap.
A bit of. Anyways. Oh, we clap.
3, 2, 1.
Peekaboo.
Cool. Alright, so Promised Neverland. So yeah, I'm hyped that these niggas is back.
Yeah, it's gonna be legit.
I think it means something for the story.
Is anyone else thinking the foreshadowing that the two adults gonna die?
Nah.
No one else thinking that?
I mean, I think one of them is.
I think
one of
Lucas is
them won.
dying.
But I don't think both of them.
Both of them.
I think Lucas taking an L.
You think who?
Lucas,
I hope so.
if he's taking an
I
L,
don't like him, huh?
I
Well,
don't.
his body's completely damaged.
True.
No name, he can at least train them on some shit and getting caught up to what they need to be.
Yeah. I feel like homie's gonna finish off his initial plan. Like I'm glad that
Let's play a game.
Yes. Why can't I think of his name right now?
Lewis.
That's in Lewis. Yeah.
And he was looking
Lucas
scraggly in
almost.
chapter 84.
When
When he had that little hair in the back in the flashback.
hold up.
I was like, oh, I didn't see you, Lewis.
Wow.
You was crushing on the demon hoes back in the day.
Yeah. Oh right, yeah, that intro to the council. Wait, did you guys talk about that or?
We haven't talked about either of those chapters.
Oh snap! But no, that was like a pretty big. Well, not a big reveal, but at least more of like a confirmed suspicion as far as like there's like a grand council that's pretty much in charge of like all the monsters and like the head honchos, like probably like the different royal fams, probably something like that. And it was a good look to check that out. And 2, was it actually confirmed that it was what's his face's playground as far as like the actual safari?
Bayans?
Yeah, like I think that was like the first time that we was like, okay, it's definitely his playground and like this is his setup.
You talking about Goldie Pond being his playground?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it was like the first time that we were like, okay, this is definitely his crib. He set this up.
This shit.
Right.
Oh.
So
I didn't draw that from that, but I guess now that I hear you saying, I'm like, oh yeah, that could be the case.
Right, and plus he was one of those, and they also gave him more respect by him being like one of the original ones actually on that council, as long as I remember this right. So it's like, it's gonna be a big hit if they do kill him, for the simple fact that it's gonna like shake up the whole monster community. It can actually make some big moves afterwards.
True.
So it's gonna get exciting if he dies, which he probably is. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to mean something. I still don't think they'll still keep it somewhat semi-hush-hush, because technically that shit was illegal, like him having that playground.
Yep.
So I think some niggas still gonna know, but I think it's going to put the kids on the radar of the niggas that knew about that.
Well,
There's probably like a bigger nigga over him that knew about that playground.
Okay, I can see that.
That's like now going to be like, oh, well, now we got to pay attention to
well, if they actually do succeed in killing all the demons, how the rest of the ones going to find out?
I mean,
what do you mean Peter Rabbit's like they're never gonna show up?
Right.
Like they're still have regular lives outside of the playground.
Right.
So they gonna not show up to their daily life shit, and then someone's gonna be like, okay, these niggas dead, so you're gonna find somebody knows about the playground outside of that group. I'm sure.
Yeah.
They just aren't involved, or maybe they only come like seasonally or whatever. But someone knows about it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, if they never find, like, let's say if they're able to hide all of the evidence that they killed all the demons, how would somebody find out?
I mean,
it's true. I don't think they're gonna do that though.
I mean, it's just like a basic homicide, though. You know, just in life. I mean, like someone could just die in a building that's completely by himself, get murked. But as long as someone knows about his existence, someone's gonna find his dead body at some point, or someone's gonna be thinking, "Man, I haven't seen this guy in a minute." You know, like where he at? Yeah. So I mean, it may not be immediate. They may have a couple of days to try and figure out a plan what to do next, but. That people gonna find out and be like, oh, Dick, a royal head honcho just got. We gotta murk these kids.
Plus, they already know these kids escaped.
True.
So they already got them on their radar. So either way, I still feel like it's gonna come back to blame because that's like the only way to drive the story forward to me. Like them freeing themselves out of here. Someone's going to know. So they just gotta happen anyway. Either if it's Lewis and he go tell somebody, because I don't think he's really gonna die here. And even if he does die, someone's gonna. Peter's gonna figure out. Somebody gonna know. Okay, anything else there?
No, I'm just excited. Though they put a lot of respect on his history, I thought it was kind of weak sauce that, try to make sure I get this right. Yeah. I thought it was kind of weak sauce that homie still didn't murk the 2 original guys. Like, remember we were debating what happened to the 2 kids after they first found them, and then we come to find out that they survived. To be honest, I was a little disappointed because I thought he was up there along with Lewis, being just like an OG. What?
Talking about Bam?
Yeah. I mean, I was a little disappointed that he actually didn't kill him or finish him off, that they actually was about to get away with it. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know.
Well, we don't know. No, Bane was going against Buddy with the dreads and the other guy with the bandages all over his body.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we don't know if he's dead or not.
Wait, what?
No, he's saying that the fact that they are still alive, but we're iffy on one of them. Yeah, we're iffy on one of them, but he's saying the fact that one of them still alive is kind of he felt some type of way about it.
Right, that he was actually
it should have been a fight against Lewis where if you're not the main character, you dead.
I guess to me it was just a lame fight in the end. That was going to be more to it. But it just turns out that, they pretty much just escaped. One did a normal self-sacrifice, but no one didn't let the rest of the crew know that Bane was just walking around, and they got lucky actually that the 2 other homies ran into him. Because if not, that could have been huge. What if he just ran into Lewis chilling with Emma? GG. Mm-hmm. I mean, but I don't know. I guess that was the one thing I didn't really like about that. But again, they put a lot of respect on his history, and that it gave good, not foreshadowing, but at least excitement to what's going to happen next as far as the Shake and the monster community.
Absolutely. So yeah, we'll see what happens, man. I'm excited for this anime though.
Oh yeah, that's going to be exciting.
The escape arc, and the animated will be interesting to me. Okay. All we got left is One Punch Man and One Piece. I don't know if there's any real things to add to One Punch Man besides Garu's on it. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, it seems like
Those are
he's
very nice visual chapters.
seems like he's just getting stronger and stronger.
Yeah.
It's just gonna.
Oh, only thing I do gotta say is, man, like Showerhead Monster. I don't know why I was so pissed off by it, but like that shit bothered me. I was just like, why are you into association, bro?
I was like,
I felt some kind of way about Showerhead nigga. Like I was like, all right, come on.
Is there a soap bar man somewhere?
Somebody, I can't remember who it was, but somebody I know said that they think that Thanos with the main gauntlet will beat One Punch Man. So throw that out there.
Wait, Thanos with the with the Infinity
Gauntlet will beat One Punch
I
Man.
don't know, man. I think that nigga could swole out the snap.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I think you drunk. He's like, but all right, just wondering what you.
I think I got 3 weeks of just Thanos versus all the gods. Like,
Thanos tries to punch Saitama with the glove on. Saitama punches back. The fucking glove just shatters.
I was like, that nigga needed a whole
That's the thing.
He needed a whole
It
glove
makes
to break
sense.
the moon, and then and One Punch Man did that by jumping off that bitch.
True.
I'm like, bro, that nigga lazy.
He didn't even break the whole. He only broke pieces. He can only break pieces of it.
Yeah, he couldn't throw the whole moon.
that
Right?
shit was wild though, when he did throw that, when he just hulked that move that piece.
I don't know. I don't know to bring the whole moon down like that nigga.
But they ain't would have destroyed the planet.
They low key
He
trying
would
to.
have killed himself. He would have shit.
No, he can't. That nigga ain't going down.
They were low key putting the meteor trope into the movie. They were low key putting the meteor trope into the movie.
100%.
Everybody's always bringing out meteors when they were
That's
so
like the only way
hysterical.
to show scale now, apparently.
Yep.
Oh shit, you a meteor? He's a god. He's a god.
Madara started it.
That's right.
The blind nigga in One Piece meteors are bigger than that.
He talking about the admiral.
Yeah, he's a.
Oh, Isho? Wait,
I forgot
fuck.
his name. The
It's something
blind,
starts with an I. Isn't it?
blind buddy.
No, I know. It starts with an I, I think. Right?
Fujitoro.
Yeah, we go.
Oh, who? Failed.
No, I think his first name might be Isho.
Oh, actually?
Yeah,
Okay.
Fujitoro is just his last name.
Yeah, because I think like the actual blind swordsman, like the history or something, starts with an I or something. I don't know. That's where I kind of thought.
Yeah, because that's where he took him from, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, One Punch Man. Other than that ugly ass showerhead nigga, there's nothing.
The dog,
Huh?
what is his name? The dog?
Yeah, he didn't really murder Garudo.
He did?
No, he still up at the end. Like, all right. He blasted him once, then he blasted him through some buildings. He blasted him some more, but at the end he was still like,
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, that was weaker than I thought then.
huh?
Garu was supposed to have died, but that nigga just keeps getting stronger and stronger over time.
Like, at the current time, he's weaker than I thought. I thought he was already on the dragon.
Well, in terms of durability, he's at dragon level.
Yeah.
150.
That man will not stay down.
So would you say at this point that he could take on that centipede?
No.
No. He
Centipede
survived. I think he could survive the
Yeah,
centipede.
Centipede's the same as a dog. No.
So if the centipede would have swallowed his ass, he would have just
I think he would have
chilled
died.
inside of it or some shit?
I think he was, chilling time until he got strong enough to beat it. Because it seemed like that's what's happening to him.
Everybody's just beating his ass.
Yeah,
he
beating
just
his
taking
ass, then they leave him alone for a while, then he gets stronger.
it. Yeah. I'm personally mad that they threw a strong ass right.
They showed that the main monster guy with the arms was actually strong too, I guess.
Oh, Goro.
Yeah.
Well, he's the one that created the Monster King.
I know. I didn't think he was actually.
I didn't think so either. I thought he was just.
I thought he was just like a puppet kind of thing.
I mean, if you're able to create the strongest monster, then that might be a little bit.
I mean,
But he didn't mean actually. He's creating Garu right now, but he's not actually creating him.
Are niggas from the Green Lantern Corps strong?
I don't know. He probably.
The blue niggas, they are? Oh, for real? I thought the niggas was weak.
No.
Well, the Blue Lanterns are only strong.
Not Blue Lanterns, the niggas who started the Corps, the blue
the
niggas.
blue beings.
The Guardians.
Yeah.
Of the universe.
Yeah. They strong?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They don't scrap though, so it don't matter.
I don't know. I feel like you can create something that's really strong without necessarily meaning that you're stronger than them.
And so
I
he
have a good
actually
example
created
right
them.
now.
It's like he's like manipulating them to become evil.
Right.
It's not like he created them himself.
Yeah.
Or it just has a caveat power that makes it work that way. You know,
Like,
if
I
you
don't-
don't mind
I don't
control the
think-
strongest nigga, then I mean, don't mean you're the strongest nigga. You just can mind control the strongest.
I don't think Zordon's stronger than Power Rangers.
He not.
I don't think the Guardians of the Universe will beat all of the Lanterns to combine. I don't think that'll happen. So you can make niggas that are stronger than you.
Alright. Makes
Logic.
sense.
Yeah, that's logic.
You gotta put respect on when he uses logic, huh?
Yeah, no, I get that.
From watching that,
I'm sorry. It's
watching
like-
that video. He was like, yeah, man, I think like at first you was using logic, but then I realized you just stopped using it. So you can't argue it. I was like, bro,
I gotta like second guess now every time.
They just a real niggas.
So it was like, yo, player 5 on that edge. Yo, where'd you better than you skirt?
yeah, I was on your side until you said that.
Why did they throw a big ass rat in the fucking episode though?
Oh, you're talking about that dude with the
Ultra Rat?
That shit kind of pissed me off.
Oh. But it then also, it kind of said that, so all them niggas was A class.
Yeah, bro.
So those three niggas was A class because basically their strongest, they might have actually been B class because their strongest combo move was like an A class's heroes.
Oh, because he like threw the needle buddy at him or whatever.
Yeah, and then he immediately was like, oh, it's that Lance nigga. So I was just like, oh, so that means y'all niggas was like B class maybe? If that, because that was like their ultimate attack kind of. And I don't think that was that dude's ultimate attack. I think it was just like, oh, it's a Lance thrust. So
Either way, they trash.
yeah. Okay, so on to One Piece. A lot of stuff. We didn't talk about Wano. We didn't talk about.
So we didn't?
We didn't talk about the Born in Wano, like the 903 or the chapter before.
We didn't record last week?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I think 903 was a great chapter.
That's tough. But no, I don't fuck about Kanye, so it's Peter Quill all day. Who pissed you off the most this week?
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Kanye or Peter Quill.
Like, fuck.
Bro, they had him. Anyways. But, no, yeah, I agree with Gramps. The last chapter actually set it up for, like, yo. Like, it's about to get real.
That was a lot of good stuff. Funny shit that happened also.
Like,
I mean, I don't think it's reasonable though that Luffy's bounty should be that high.
Yeah, I feel like
That makes sense.
Makes sense.
all I took from
Makes
this,
sense.
is that okay, I can't. I'm using bounties too much for
Bounties
strength.
like power levels?
That's what I used to think of them as. I'm not anymore.
No, they're perceived power levels of
Yeah.
the government. If they think he actually beat
but-
full out on his own.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. But
what
we
they
know
think-
but I'm talking about this was also used for the audience too. I get what you're saying.
No, because I don't think the audience know that we know that he's not that strong.
Yes, we know that now, but I'm talking about before when we used to see bounties, that is the expectation we put
Right.
on as well. Now we're not doing that because of, at least now I'm not doing that because of what I saw Luffy's bounty was, which is not true.
like how the show started, bounties was pretty much power levels. Like,
Yeah.
That's what happened when you follow the classic Shonen Brawl method.
If it's a joke, they kind of let us know it's a joke almost. When the bounties aren't like
Eventually, that's what happened.
real.
No, I feel like Zoro's gonna come and blow Sanji's out the water, which kind of.
yeah.
I was like,
That's literally what
you
they're
just
doing.
wasting my time doing this shit.
Of course.
Especially 2010 million victims.
I just want to see Zoro's reaction. That's all I
He's
want
not
to
gonna
see.
give a fuck.
No,
No, you think so?
No,
I mean, he will, but then I feel like he's gonna be like, oh damn, now I give a fuck, and then he's
No,
gonna
that's
turn
what they
around and be like, well, here's a hockey blade. Slice. Well, looks like I'm 30 million more than you now. Wait, do you have hockey? Oh, we still don't know the answer to that fucking question.
Go ahead, happy.
What? No, they showed Zoro hockey.
I mean, they did, but I'm talking about. I guess I said that wrong. But either way,
Yeah, I'm like, Congress hockey, baby?
I'm just mad about Sanji. Fuck it.
What do you mean? What do you mean? He got a rain suit. That's your power up. He got a
You got
rain
a
suit.
suit, nigga. A suit. That should be
Look, I'm ready to drop that piece. I might join this crew in a minute. Yeah. Wow. It's honestly like wasting my time. Like honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I like the Kobe part in this chapter.
Oh, yeah,
but
that
I was
was like-
partially hoping that was Green Bull. That would actually make me more.
I thought it was. I
I
thought
was
it
like,
was
oh,
Green
is this fucking Green
Oh,
Bull?
it's not who?
We ain't
Green
wasting
Bull,
our time.
the third admiral that we were all waiting to find out.
We good.
Who that is.
There's millions of anime out there way better than One Piece.
Y'all want to do that as another
I
video?
would rather
5
rewatch.
anime better than One Piece.
I'd rather
Current.
rewatch
It's gotta be
the
current.
show than
That's not fair. Yeah, it's gotta be current, bro.
current.
Yes,
I mean, watch it.
because we can do that with Naruto. We can do that with anything. You can name 5 shit better
You're
than
not gonna
Naruto.
find very many shonen better than Naruto though. Naruto is ascended to one.
We're talking about the end. Talking about we're
The
including
show
the
as a
end of
whole.
it.
Let's talk about the show as a whole. The show as a whole has ascended to.
Let's end this highlight first, then we can.
He was like,
He's about to get
And my nigga, no, we get there. I'm gonna bring this shit full circle to the first time I came on the podcast.
hey.
I'm about bringing.
He was waiting on
That's
this
what
shit
I was
too.
gonna
You know?
tell you.
That shit is back pocket like, yeah.
I mean, it's all opinions
Hey,
too.
bro,
So it don't.
let's end it.
Well, go ahead.
Like you said, bro. Wait,
You right? Let's go. So so One Piece.
Oh, from the highlights, let's see what else. The bounty. The only thing I didn't like though was the I don't think they should have gave him 5th emperor status.
Yeah, that
I didn't like that.
Oh, you on that Blackbeard shit?
I don't think he officially has a status. This is simply what Big News is calling him. So he's not officially a Goku.
What officially makes you a Yonko?
The government.
I think
It's called Yonko. I mean,
Well, yeah, Yonko means four.
What officially makes that? What's like the process to be a Yonko?
I think you gotta like own like property, territory, and shit like that.
Gotta be a real estate mogul.
Black man became
Yeah, he just scared niggas. That's it.
He
All you
took all
do
the
is
white
be
girls'
scared.
territory. That's all.
And then low key, if Robin had a crew, she could be a Yonko.
No, if she had like territory,
I'm just if she had a crew, she had territory. She
she was
was
run the new world. That's what they are.
she was dangerous enough to the government that they probably could lift her a Yonko or some shit. If she had a
I
strong
don't think
enough
I bounty makes you a Yonko because black.
No, I mean like she had a strong
it's
enough
not
crew
boundaries.
so that they couldn't get her ass, and she had some territory.
No, yeah, that's
Yonko?
good. Yeah, that's.
I mean, I don't think there's real criteria to that. That's what I'm saying. But in my
Yeah,
thing is,
there's-
I think Blackbeard overstepping his bounds by saying like, "Nigga, you can't."
I mean, I think Big News should try to sell me.
No, I think Blackbeard. No, I actually don't respect on Blackbeard's phrase saying that you ain't about this life yet. Like I didn't think he was.
I don't think
I
he
agree
was,
with
but
that.
I was like, Blackbeard, you just entered the shit, son. Is
Well,
you
you're
really?
coming from
Is
like
you
that.
really ready? Like, are you really
He
ready?
moved himself.
Who?
Blackbeard.
We don't have too many arguments.
He said because he basically defeated Yonko's crew, except for that Yonko himself.
Oh, okay.
He did.
Okay.
Oh, I guess.
I'm not
I
going
guess
anywhere else.
technically
with that.
He the 4th strongest crew in the world. I mean, he got it.
That laugh.
That's true.
Who's the 4? Top 4. Who's the top 3?
The other 3 Yonko.
What about Dragon's crew?
That's not a crew.
That's not a pirate
Pirates.
crew.
That's not a crew.
Oh, okay, got you.
I mean, technically, if we think about it, if Dragon was a pirate crew, he would have been one of the Yonkos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
If Dragon was a pirate crew, of course he would have been
But
one of the
look, the
Yonkos.
Blackbeard crew is just the 4th strongest. So I mean, somebody has to be a Yonko. Then he's the nigga. He the only other nigga. So
I feel like I didn't argue anything you said. I said okay.
That's
But I do feel like that should be probably like another 1 or 2 pirate crews stronger than Luffy's though.
no,
I just don't think.
I think
I mean,
it's
the biggest argument there is just because he got so many other crews to be under him after the whole Doflamingo arc.
Yep.
Like that, that's what pretty much pushed, like, you know, like
They
the
aren't even really
reasoning
under him.
for like, wait, what?
They technically aren't under him because he said, "Don't join me," and they were just like,
But they
all
no,
put the
that's the
Saki
thing.
in his name.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So they're still, you know, brothers, you know. But whatchamacallit. But I mean, other than that, it's just, I don't know, I still just feel uncomfortable. It's not yet, you know.
I mean, I think he's
It's
making fun of all the like real world shit, like fake news type shit. I think he's making fun of that kind of.
"Really?"
Yeah,
I mean, that could be another way to look at it.
Luffy's
That's
Donald
legit.
Trump.
that's really what it is. Fake news.
I prefer looking at it that way.
Morgan's trying to sell papers, bro. That's all he's doing.
I mean, I
No,
understand. Get
that
it?
makes sense.
You just gonna say that?
Yeah.
Alright.
Luffy's Donald Trump. Huh?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you just
That's why
slide that
What's
in.
wrong with that?
That's a good reason to stop reading.
Yeah. What's wrong with saying that?
Yeah, unless he Kanye.
Yeah, it gotta be one of the other.
I'm just thinking free out here, guys.
You're right.
Free thinking. Stop trying to keep this
What else? They want to say something.
I was on opioids.
Hey, I am on medication, but I can't tell you what medication I'm on.
I was on opioids for 2 days straight.
Before we end that, the last highlight I wanted to mention was Nami getting Zeus.
I called that. I forgot to mention that. I had called that shit a while ago.
Boy, you ain't good.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Oh, even he remembers that. Finally, someone put some respect on my name when I called some shit. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, I'm not. Hey, you believe whatever you want to believe. I called that shit a while ago. Thank you. Super Saiyan.
A long while ago.
You gotta pull it up.
Thank you.
You definitely called me.
Bling.
One of us did. He did. Somebody agreed, bro.
Oh man, if you just want to put respect on niggas' name, man, it's okay. Thank you.
It's just like when you said my nigga Norman wasn't gonna be back.
Oh, he said that? He said that?
Oh, so I forgot all the time.
He said no one gonna be back?
I don't know why he was saying that.
I'll let you take that. I'll let you have that shit as long as
He
you put respect on my
gave me one.
For the Zeus thing?
Right? He evened it out.
I'll you put respect on my name for the Zeus thing. I had called that shit.
But
I knew
nah,
you was joining.
I thought that was
You need a power up.
I already got my
right.
Toriko
That was like
in the pocket.
low
So.
key big power up for Nami. So
Everybody to walk away with a power.
that was pretty legit.
Got hurt.
So what about Tony Chopper?
He finna get his. I think it has to do with the mix.
I'm mad you just called him by his whole name, though.
Tony.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, I don't fuck with the show like that.
Get to the chopper, bro.
I forgot that was his name.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get to the chopper.
But yeah, so yeah, no, thank you for bringing that up.
Like, he's not happy.
Say.
Right? Happy as hell.
Yeah, exactly. And I guess someone is there to prove it this time. Because all the other times y'all niggas want to argue me up and down. No, you didn't call it. Everybody agreed. I'm just glad that one time someone can defend me.
Goals.
That's it, man. I can sleep happy. Appreciate it.
I'm trying to think anything else.
I mean, I'm not a fan of the idea that she has Zeus to tell you the truth.
Huh?
I'm not a fan of the idea that she has
I'm not a
Zeus.
fan of it either, but sure, I knew it was going to happen.
It just doesn't seem reasonable because this is part of Big Mom's soul, so obviously he should just be dipset.
The way he was
She gonna
hungry
take
for
this
that
shit
thing.
Yeah.
When they fight her again, they gonna take this shit back.
Why?
It's her fucking shit. Her soul.
The next time they fight Big Mom, it's over for that crew. For Big Mom's crew, like, why would they fight her again and then they're gonna see them again after that?
No, I mean like Big Mom's gonna like
Take her cloud back. That's
she
what he's
gonna knock
saying.
her out or she gonna die or some other shit. I don't know.
I don't think so. I feel
Well,
like
if
for the
Big-
fact that they're already a distance away, I don't think that power should work that way.
Well, when you get knocked out, your power
I'm assuming that there's a
temporarily.
distance range.
Like
No,
when you have a power
like,
over
yeah.
like random shit, doesn't your power like temporarily deactivate?
Yeah,
Like
just like
the girl who turned, she turned everybody into toys.
Yeah,
as soon as
yeah.
she got knocked out, that shit automatically turned off.
Right.
That's gonna be the
So
same
you
thing
guys
with Big
think that
Mom.
there's a range associated with that as well?
No, we're not saying range. We're
But I'm asking.
No,
you.
Like a range in which how many souls leave from random shit.
No, if I'm like 2 planets away from Big Mom and she did the soul thing, do I still have my power?
No, I don't
or do I
think
have a soul
Because
anymore?
you still have a soul. Like if she like died, the soul will go away or something. But I don't think it's a range.
Right.
Oh, okay. I mean, I just don't see why it would still work. I agree with what you said about knocking it out and disappearing, but I would think that it would also apply to like a range too. Like if you're a certain distance away, I don't see.
That's why you compare that to
shit
a
would
toy.
still be
Girl.
on.
That doesn't have a range.
I disagree. Yeah.
So the niggas was toys on other sides of the world.
No.
Not that we know.
No.
That's what I mean by range, huh?
Same with Mario. His
Right.
his thing
Shadow.
wasn't range either.
Yeah, because I mean, his initial
Mario
goal was
is
to
like his shadows. That wasn't range either.
But he had a huge
What you mean,
nerf
like,
about
what-
shadow, about
What part
sunlight
of
though,
it
right?
is not a range?
I'm saying like if
natural.
they're like on another island, it still work.
Yeah, because I think he was like his initial goal was trying to
where was
like
the
low
example
key.
of that? Because I don't.
Brooke was
I'm
on
just
the
asking.
island. Brooke was on the ship somewhere on some other ship. He was
Yeah.
on the island when they first found him.
Wait,
True.
Brooke had his power affected?
No.
He took
Okay.
his
But
shadow.
didn't have his shadow. That's what he's saying.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, if you remember like how his power worked, he jacked shadows, but the original person of who he jacked can't be in the sunlight.
Oh, they'll die
Yeah,
automatically.
but then
Right.
when they beat his ass up and all the shadows like he spit up
Right,
the
it's
shadows.
like they went everywhere.
But that's like an
So-
inverse. That's like an inverse thing, though. Like that power is taking, not giving. So, like to me, it's like the power that he has over the shadow. The shadow's within his range.
No,
I don't know.
because he
I don't
takes
see it.
your shadow and puts it in something else.
Right.
Just like Big Mom taking your soul and putting it into something else.
Right.
Right. So he takes your shadow and he puts it in something else, but that something else is usually so close to him, right?
No, not automatically. I mean, what, do you,
technically-
what do you mean by close?
Technically, yes.
Oh, you said like within the
whatever
same
his range
island?
is, yeah.
I mean,
do we have a shadow that, like, he put something in the shadow, and that shadow is walking around on the other side of
if you think about it,
I don't know.
Big Mom's whole territory is a bunch of islands that are hours away from each other.
Yeah.
By ship.
We don't know how big her range is. She's a Yonko. Like, I could expect her range to be huge.
I don't think.
If she has
I don't think it's assumed as a range, though.
No, but you can't assume that there's not either. We don't have proof either way. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. As soon as they prove it to me, I don't care. I'll go with whatever way. I'm just saying that was my thought of it. I was assuming that Zeus would still stay around because I would assume that if they wanted to take it away, they would take it away through like a range thing. Like, oh, too far away, so he's gone.
Mm-hmm. All right.
That's all I'm saying.
No, that makes sense. I mean, then under that logic, they were pretty much to assume that there probably isn't a range that we're going to hit anytime soon, considering Nami actually got him. It's like, what's the point of getting into Nami if it's just,
why would they show that scene if she's not going to keep him for at least a good minute?
Right. So
when they said that wouldn't be until like after like this arc of Kaido, that'll be like way in the future.
He's talking about like even after she has some other power up that made Zeus look like nothing, whatever. Big Mom's still gonna take her soul back.
Far away. Like actually, when he becomes like the king person.
My thought of it is just like, okay, well, if they meet Big Mom's crew again, I don't see the point of them needing to take that power away from Nami, because at that point the crew is significantly strong enough that the next time you meet that crew, I'm thinking that that's the end of Big Mom's crew. Like, they're not coming back. So I don't see the point of taking Zeus away. It would literally be nothing, because at that point, Nami should be either strong enough with or without him. So like taking him away should literally have no effect on the story.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I think they will, because if she's strong enough where it doesn't matter, why would like she just let someone?
But I'm saying that he's wasting his hand writing that in there, because it's like it doesn't mean anything if he's there or not. You know what I mean? Like, he's going out of his way to just take Zeus away for no reason if no one gives a fuck anyways. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, sure, he can definitely do it. I just don't see why he'd go out of his way to do it if Nami was already strong enough with or without him.
Well, it'll probably be for like a if Nami built like a relationship with Zeus or whatever, where they feel like very close, and then Big Mom rips him away out of nowhere, and Nami's like crying and all this shit. They'll probably try to make it an emotional moment.
Oh. Okay,
I can see something like that.
Huh.
Cool, so we done? Anything else, Tom?
No, that's it.
not really.
Drop it.
Cool.
Drop the manga.
Alright, so what was the thing? The Naruto thing? Alright, MVP's ready to drop. I'm giving it to Kanye West.
Wow.
If I had Kanye West stock right now, that shit going up, bro.
Actually true.
No,
I think
that should be going down.
I'm wondering. I mean, like, it's the question whether is bad publicity like still considered good publicity? Like that whole thing. I mean, he's like the. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I don't know. I was gonna say just that he's like the most talked about person like right now, like on a huge scale.
I think like.
I mean, yes, it's bad.
For example, like when people like
his stock
he's on dumb shit, right? People still listen, but because of what he said, people are actually saying they won't even listen to his album at all. That's like different. That's different.
Okay.
You talking
about
People just hating you. They're still gonna listen.
The question I had to ask you,
they're still gonna boycott them. That's different.
The question I gotta ask you is, how big do you think Kanye West's fan base is? And two, how many voices have you heard about Kanye's situation that were black, and how many have you heard that were white? Like, we only hear one perspective on this thing.
No, what I'm saying, people are still gonna listen to Kanye. I'm still gonna listen. We just had a whole discussion about we still gonna listen. But I'm saying there is a
very large.
if he didn't say that stuff, it would be more people that would listen. That's all I'm saying. So just because of that, because it's less people,
went down like
I mean his stock went down. Because it's less people.
Kanye stock. I think this would be the. I guess if I didn't have Kanye stock, this would be time to buy because it's all.
Yeah.
But like, if you already got it, I'd definitely be selling that shit right now.
I don't know if it's really taken, because I personally feel like this Kanye West thing is the same type of perspective niggas got about Donald Trump, which is like you're only hearing this one section of the world that thinks that they hate Donald Trump.
Okay, so are you saying that did Kanye gain fans from this?
No.
I don't think he lost more fans than
I
don't necessarily think he gained fans, but I think the effect that people are trying to put on like the stuff he said is not the actual impact it's having. Like I feel like the perceived impact of his statements is really minuscule.
Do you not like
in the actual picture?
I think you don't talk to some people like who really into this shit. Like niggas really like crying and shit, bro. They don't. People like in real life.
Who? What kind of people? Be specific about the kind of people. Like who is actually
Kanye West fans?
Yeah, all fans, white fans, black fans,
liberal fans.
Like,
Yes. I guess the most of Kanye fans are liberal. At the end of the day, I was like,
okay.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like, he lost more people than he gained. So that's what we trying to say that.
We talking about why he's gonna stop. What about what he did? Do you think is making him money?
I mean,
seems like
I still think the notoriety, all that other stuff can make him money in other ways.
But he's notoriety. He's already like the most popular living rapper.
The reason that it's this big is because it's Kanye. If this was if Lil Pump said the same shit, people wouldn't be as big.
But at the same time, it's like, okay, he's big, he says some bad stuff, but then if he comes around and then like uses this as a point to like pivot, now he has all the eyes on him and he can shift those eyes to wherever he wants.
But he lost, literally there are people that he used to listen to. Like he said, if this was Lil Pump, a no-name nigga, that got to this national notoriety, I was like, wow, okay, good move. But Kanye already is the most popular rapper on the planet, so he didn't need to do that. He just lost a bunch of people, a bunch of liberals. Like the type of liberals that are like, oh, if you said something I don't like, fuck it, I'm not listening to you. Right. Like them goofy niggas.
Like the super social justice warrior, like Kanye West fans, those are the ones that he lost.
But I guess the question is, are those are the biggest? You guys think those are the biggest fans?
We're saying no matter how many he lost, he still lost fans.
Gotcha, 100%.
He's still gonna make millions of dollars from his album at the end of the day.
I mean, at the same time, if he says some ignorant shit like that, what if the other side of the fence, the racist niggas, like, all right, buy it?
Well, I think, but the followers aren't following.
What does that have to do with the money you make?
Okay, because typically, if you gonna buy a nigga album, maybe you gonna follow him. Right?
Yes.
So that's the only thing that we have to judge this.
100%.
Like yours is speculation. You're
right.
assuming,
100%.
You're assuming that a racist nigga gonna like, oh, because this black nigga support this.
Did they do that for Trump though?
Trump white, nigga. He's still black, so if you racist, you know.
I think they don't.
What do you mean? I don't think
it's like,
so you
they don't like rap music. I would assume most rap racists don't listen to rap music.
Yeah,
that's what I think that's a pretty good assumption too.
So basically, are you saying if somebody's racist, we're not talking about right wing people that just agree with Trump? That has nothing to do with it. We're talking about like the super racist niggas. Do you think that they gonna be like, just because this Kanye nigga is being ignorant, now I'm gonna buy his music? Hell no. They gonna be like, oh, good job destabilizing the black people, monkey. Trump is white, so racist niggas can follow behind him. Kanye can say all the racist shit he wants, but he's still black, so they still gonna like, good job, Uncle Ruckus, but you still stay your ass outside with those niggas. Like, they're not gonna buy this nigga music.
I don't know, man.
Now,
why is different from listening though?
We talking about the racist niggas that hate you because of the color of your skin. They're not buying his music.
But I'm just saying, like, there's people who, like, there's two things that happen with that statement. There's the people who are following him that are social justice warriors that agree, and there's the people who I'm just saying is racist, but really are just people that, like, somehow agree with his opinion. They don't necessarily have to be outright racist, and they could just be somebody who, like, listen to the full Charlemagne video and be like, okay, you guys are overreacting. Okay. And there's people who just like to be all. Like,
again,
just are like, okay,
people that agree with Kanye, like, oh, I agree with him.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same thing with the like when Trump, how he won, because like the people who voted for him, they were like passionate about him. Right. The people that are pissed off at what Kanye said, they're passionate enough to boycott like to what he's doing. The people who I agree, they're not passionate enough to listen. They don't like, it's not a big deal for them because they're like, oh, I agree. They're not gonna listen just because they agree with him.
And even if they hate someone,
they're gonna like that's when they boycott.
You saying like if there's some random country artist or whatever, he says something that's like super pro black, I'm like, I agree with that. I'm not gonna listen to you. I agree with that.
Exactly.
Okay. I asked what other hated people. Yeah, maybe I'll admit that I'm wrong with saying that his stock is going up. Sure, 100% his stock is going down.
You talking about this real shit?
But what I'm saying, what I will say is that why are niggas that are hated always so famous? Like nobody likes Floyd Mayweather. Why is he still making as much
It's
money.
just
He's
winning.
50 and 0.
Huh?
Because you're 50 and 0.
He's
Right, he's winning. So Kanye West is still making
Okay,
good
so-
music. So at the end of the day, he's still.
First of all, okay, so this is where I got issues with like your
Don't you call that
business
demon
strategy.
boom out good
Is that-
music?
I already admit I'm wrong on there, so
I'm
the business
talking
side
about
we can move out. I admitted that I made a mistake saying that.
Okay, but like your premise is that like people making these like I guess being hated is how they make their money.
It's
But
just
that's
a
not
question.
the case.
Uh-huh.
Like Floyd Mayweather and Kanye West do not make money from being hated. Floyd Mayweather make his money from beating ass. Whether or not you hate this nigga, don't put money in his pocket.
Yes. 100% because you pay to see him lose. You know,
Okay.
every fight he's been there, like you don't pay because they want to go see him lose. What's wrong with
He gets to a championship. The
Yeah.
championship fight is going to be millions. That don't matter whether you know this nigga name or not.
100%.
It's because he whooping ass and
Right.
got there, right? So like, sure, he gets more money from having a social
There you go.
thing, but like that isn't the bulk of his money. The bulk of his money is like, here's this check for whooping this nigga ass. There you go.
It's
Right.
a couple $100 million real
And
quick.
even then, the two Kanye versus Floyd Mayweather is different because nobody's going to a Kanye show because you hate him.
Yeah. Well, I want to see this nigga slip on stage. Like, ain't nobody doing that. But I don't think this.
I guess the point I'm trying to make is there's a power in being hated, some way, shape, or form. Maybe I haven't found the right way to express that, but there's definitely a power in being hated.
Because he's still.
And there's some benefit he is getting from being hated right
There's a power.
I can't tell you exactly what it is,
he's
but
still
there's
a
some
powerful influence or whatever, so you can use that for finances or whatever.
So, for example, there's power in being hated. For example, if he say some wild shit right now, let's say if he put a video out to explain himself, everybody's gonna watch it. He can make money off that. So yes, there's power in being hated, but that's a small amount of money he gonna make compared to like ticket sales. Which now there's at least 10 million motherfuckers that's willing to not follow him, and we can also assume willing to not go to
Okay,
his
so then
show.
I'll ask you this: are the majority of people that are for like the Donald Trump question? Do you think most people hate Donald Trump or most people love Donald Trump?
I would say based on the polls, there are more people that are against Donald Trump than for him because he literally got less votes.
Okay.
So like based on that, I have to go with that.
So I go as him as an example of somebody who's I guess mostly hated, but is the most powerful man in the world.
What does that mean?
Like that's where's that come from? I don't like. I'm
Because
just.
the electorals don't follow the actual population.
Yeah, like he got voted in because of electoral college, a system that's outdated. Okay. Also, money, media controlling the masses. Then people, fuck with you because he already got money.
Okay.
Then we got stuff like alienating white people, like that whole phase where black people was just basically saying like everything a white nigga did was wrong. Like you alienating people. All right, so fuck you. Don't vote for this nigga. Like. Okay, but like just because you hate it and this nigga's a success story, that don't mean that there's that much power to hate. The thing you undermining the fact that he's already a billionaire and can manipulate the masses with media.
He won because them niggas love him. He didn't win because the liberals hate him. He didn't lose like that.
Right.
The liberals hating him was what.
Like
He won
liberals
because
are
they love him.
very confined to very spots, cities. Like so, if your state is dominated by a city voting like Illinois, boom, he wasn't winning that. So fuck Illinois. I'm not gonna win that anyway. But other places like Iowa, where they're not dominated by these big ass cities, he can go there and get them conservative people.
Exactly what he did.
And that's basically what happened. Like,
I got you.
the nigga won. I don't think it's this hate thing. I think that we surrounded by liberals, like living in Chicago. Everybody you talk to in Chicago, well, I don't fuck with Donald Trump. It's a liberal city.
Yeah.
I don't think he's just as hated as we say. Like media, your Facebook is gonna show you all the anti-Donald Trump. Your YouTube gonna show you all the anti-Donald Trump. That's how media works. I don't think he's as hated as you think. I don't think he has the power
Who
to
thinks
hate.
he's hated?
I know because you brought the idea of power
but
being
specifically
hated.
in the beginning, I only brought that up to understand how people see Donald Trump or not. Because I personally don't think that Donald Trump is as hated as we perceive. Just like I think Kanye West. I think the thing with Kanye West is that we are really angry at him, but I really think we're a minority.
No, bro. We like it all started because we talking about this stock thing, right? Like the idea we had.
Right, and I took that part. I took that part out of it. Now I'm just talking about.
We never said it's the majority of people that hate him.
Now the
I
point
never said that at all.
100%. Now the only point I'm trying to argue now, the business part I already took the L for. And the reason why this I feel like is continuing is because I think the point I'm trying to make is getting confused, and the point I'm trying to make is just that our perceived hatred of certain people isn't actually true.
Oh,
Isn't as big as it is.
I agree with that.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. And that's what I think we just got lost in the stock thing, which I already took the L for, and then that's why.
All right, on to the MVPs.
That's
Fuck. Oh my gosh, man. I'm sitting there like, okay, so we're gonna continue at some point.
I forgot.
Oh, dang, I forgot. Okay.
So I changed my thing from Kanye West.
Too late. You
Oh,
locked in.
right. Yeah,
That's locked in there.
all right, let's see.
Shit. It was Thanos.
He's gonna give it to I was gonna say he's gonna give it to Don Cheadle.
Thanos. He came through, bopped everybody chilling on the beach with bad bitches. Thanos.
I'm gonna give it to Kobe from One Piece.
Oh, how's that look?
I respect on this name.
Right?
I'm gonna give it to Spider-Man just because.
Tugging at the heartstrings.
You know he improv that scene.
Did he?
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Bravo.
Oh, put a little bit of respect. Season that on.
Yeah, so coming up in life.
Go ahead, season that shit.
Yeah, I was just like, bro, when I saw that, I was like, how y'all let this little boy out act all y'all? Y'all should be ashamed.
Yeah.
He could have let me be the director, I'd be ignorant.
He's hungry, bro.
I was like, hey, run it back. All y'all reshoot y'all singing
He's
in
young
the
Exactly.
I'm like, this nigga want everybody check in here. I see motherfucker comfortable, huh? Right. Okay, Don Cheadle, go check up. You're definitely first. Definitely first. You better start acting or something.
No, that's the.
Give
Don
me a
Cheadle
tear.
Teflon down. You better stop.
Teflon, no, boy.
You can't
fuck y'all
stop it.
wrong.
Teflon.
Stop it.
I'm like, nigga, you ain't nothing but CG. I'm like, all this nigga Vin Diesel saying is I am Groot and he's still acting better than you.
Right?
Get off my set, dog.
Daddy's still here in every fucking movie. I'm telling you, Don Cheadle walked in, there was like, damn, Cheers, I'm rethinking about extending your contract. Don Cheadle was like, I want that. And they was like,
I'll do it for half.
They didn't say that.
No, Terrence Howard wanted more money, and that's why.
He wanted
the main character.
That's what they. Don Cheadle working for $1 an hour.
As Robert Downey.
Yeah, he wanted like his own movie and series and shit.
Yeah, basically, I feel like Don Cheadle came in and was like, I do it for a third.
No, he did it for free.
I do it for
He said free.
and I'll be a bad
That nigga said free. He said, I'll do it for free.
Hey, bro, I do it for chips and guac, nigga. What's up?
I'll lose my legs.
That's why they can't snap that nigga out. He just too cheap. Man.
Hey, I act for free in this movie if y'all let me live. Okay.
Say no more.
Deal. Because we definitely gonna hit you.
You can do the next one though.
It's like
We're ready to go.
gotta go, bro.
Niggas gonna be like, where Don Cheadle at a fork hole? Shit, we just gotta put him in it.
Right?
They cut his.
Oh yeah, so he actually was paralyzed and he had to go somewhere else. So
Damn.
They just cut him in. He like recorded all his scenes sitting on his couch at home, but they just cut his body into all of them scenes.
Really, bro?
Oh man, Don Cheadle, man.
Fuck you, Don.
Something else.
That's a fuck one of the week.
For sure. Everybody get that
He
MVP?
the fuck boy of the year.
no, I'm pretty sure like only half the people did MVPs, right?
Yeah, I'm still thinking.
Oh,
Wow.
There's no water in there.
I give it to Peter Quill.
What?
We have a sequel because of him. So
All right, so we out.
he's the entire reason.
Damn.
Hey, that's why I told people, hey, if you end up liking the next one better than this one, you gotta thank Peter Quill.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I'll actually. It's kind of funny because I was low key gonna give it to Doc Strange for like almost the same reason, but more, smart.
Bring that nigga. Y'all heard that sizzle in the background?
But no, I mean, like, I just always have a soft spot for like those low key schemes that if someone knows exactly how it's gonna play out, just be like, bro, just watch. And I'm just like, okay, and like that's literally the second movie. So I'm just like, yo, Doc Strange planned this out. He got this setup going. Let's put it in the face. So I'm gonna give it to Doc Strange.
All right, everybody won?
One. So you didn't change your vote?
No, I thought I wasn't able to.
Nah,
so Niggas like me.
Locked it in.
That's when the company power shift has changed. The CEO, we just told this nigga his shit like that.
I'm not like Kanye or Donald Trump. I listen to my people, man. All right, we out of here.
Bye.
Peace.
Boy, you gonna have some puddles in these seats, boy.
This nigga, oh my god.
that's what she said. Yeah, you hear the wet shoe sound? I know I ain't the only one who butt cheeks. I know it.